Hi everybody, it's Julie and it's Scrapbook Sunday. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you our Staycation album, and this is from 2011, and all of our kids and grandkids came home, and they were here we were here for a week. Some came and some went. It was a blast. And so it starts off with Staycation 2011. I have the umbrella. This is a paper out of a paper pad that I had. And it started off with the Stealth, the B-2 flying over. And which was hilarious because, you know, all big events, be it the Rose Parade and different sporting events and things have a flyover. And we had, just as the kids arrived, the Stealth flew over. So I have the who, what, when, and where here, all written in. I have the to-do list over here, and we did everything except for rest. So that's the first page, and I did find a sticker that was the Stealth also. So the first day, the first to arrive were the twins and their mom, and so we went and spent they went in the hot tub, and on that day, just before they came, Goodwill called, and I had been, I got a job. So it was like, oh my gosh, this was so cool. I could relax because I had gotten a job. So I used just things from my stash and documented that they were the first to arrive. And here they are with their grandpa. And he is so excited. They were here for a while before he got home. So then we have hanging out on the hammock. So I cut a hammock out, striped, like ours is striped, and then just tied with yellow because it was tied with yellow rope. And I had just gotten it, so this is them actually putting it up. Not us, but them putting it up. So that's our backyard. That was before the drought when we had beautiful grass. So here we are. Everybody is here now. And so we have some sprinkler fun, some riding the bikes, and I got a chance to use things out of my stash, including a sprinkler. I think that was on a Martha Stewart sticker sheet. Oh my gosh, look at how little they are. Okay, so she is now graduating and going to high school next year, and these two are going to junior high next year. And William is 7 now, just a swinging. So just a great book of memories here, the Staycation. Books and devices. Everybody's looking at something. What you got there? Candy has a Frito. 20 questions. William, what you got? Abby, a book. Candy, Staycation. So I haven't looked at this in a while. That's the one thing that happens when you don't get things out. They wore out the grandpa, son-in-law, and this is our pool. Yeah, it's a little wading pool. The kids are blowing up water balloons, getting them ready for the party. Here's our, we had a new kitten, Zeke. Zeke is the name of the scarecrow in Wizard of Oz, the real person of the when she wakes up and these people are real people. Zeke is the scarecrow. And at the time we had Toto the dog. Now we have Dorothy and Toto the dogs, and this was Zeke. So pictures of people. Everybody was Zeke. And these are the dogs. So Tiger was our daughter's dog and got along famously with Toto. There they are. And the cat. Here we are, the kids making hobo stew. And I just put the 4 pictures straight across and added 2 down below. I went ahead, and the way that I made these pages matches with the blue stars and the blue here and the backgrounds being the same. And we got to sleep outside. That's the highlight for the grandkids, is sleeping outside. And so those are our pictures of all 5 of them in a row. Here we are at the dog pile with the real dog, a fire pit, and s'mores. We do that. Okay, and then over here, this was hilarious. So the boys go out in the garage and they see this and they think it's a footprint. And so they are looking for clues. For the longest time, they are looking for clues. The thing is at first the baby was lost. So William was missing, sort of. And the boys found this footprint, and then they found William. It was a clue. It was hilarious. And you have things that you remember that, that are just absolutely hilarious. So I made a magnifying glass, and I put it on the thing, and there's William. We found him. Okay, the kids were in the saloon playing ping pong. And so I took some ribbon that I had and some stickers that I had, and I made a net. And here's the paddles. 15 love. Got to use that thing there. And then because there were circles in the background of the page, I went ahead and put them on here. Now, most of these pages were put together. It was when I was taking a class online. And there were challenges with each thing that she did and taught. And so this was probably one of the challenges, because basically this whole book was done with the challenges. So here we built a teepee in our backyard with the bamboo from where the bamboo grows. And we built it in the volleyball court. And so all the kids helped, even William. And it was, oh my gosh, it was so much fun to watch them help each other and build it. And then we covered it with sheets. It was kind of not such a good job, but they had so much fun. And then they decorated themselves, and we made headbands. And so they had a good time playing in the teepee. And it was a hot day, so it was nice to have some shade. I love this picture of William. And then he took a nap, so he only got to play in for a little while. Then we built sand castles in the volleyball court. We live in the desert, of California, and it's hot. This was June. It was hot. And we have a hot tub, but no pool. We don't heat the hot tub, so the kids were able to play in now. We did the sprinklers and things. And then the volleyball court has real sand. It's not desert sand. It was sand that was brought in. So here's the boys building their sand castle. Then we had a contest, boys against girls. So here's the boys building theirs with the trucks, and the girls building theirs. And even William helping. I mean, even way back then, he doesn't realize that he's that much littler than the other kids. Still doesn't. And we probably don't as well. So here's pictures of them building sandcastles. And I use these to add lists for the journaling. There's a lot of journaling. Great pictures. Okay, so this was one of the challenges. Actually, this is a couple of the challenges. One of them, the challenges was to do your list or do your journaling with a list. So it was 72 water balloons, 5 grandkids, 3 adults filling, 1 wading pool, 1 hose, 102 degrees, beat the heat. And so I have this great picture of Abby and Shelly with their water balloons and beat the heat. And I used the W from that sticker sheet that only had one of each letter of the alphabet. So I was just trying to use things that I could. So there was for the water balloon. And this was another challenge, was to use trims. So you used one picture, you talked about it, your journaling and stuff went here. This was another challenge, but I added it on here. And then you added your trims, and there was a variety of ways of adding them, and one of them was to staple and to glue. So that was one of the challenges. That was from Big Picture Classes, the old one before they changed their website. I don't do them anymore because I lost. Yeah, you could take and put your classes, download them. I didn't have time. I barely had time to take the classes. So I lost all my classes that I had paid for. So, yeah. I loved taking the classes. The teachers were amazing. And being able to take the classes and at the time knowing that I would have them for a long time or forever, that was my reasoning and how I allowed myself to spend the money. I was like, okay, I can do this because I might not be able to do it right now, but I can do it over the summer. And anyway, so Big Picture Classes, great teachers, great classes. So next was just more of the water balloon and in the little wading pool. So here's the kids, the big kids, which are our children, filling the balloons for the grandchildren. And here's William with his water balloon. And I finally put this together in August of 2013. So we play a game called Get Your Stuff. And it's a game I invented for Shelly's birthday when she turned 5. We needed some games for her birthday party, and they needed to be things that a variety of ages of kids from like 2 to 9 could do. And so what we do is we have a pile of stuff, and so it's like glasses and the Lays and a bag and a towel and a hat and suntan lotion and all these things that you would have because you were at the beach. And so we put them down, and it's a relay. So you go and you run down, and there's somebody down there to help you, and you put all the things on, and then you run back and take them all off, and the next person puts them on and goes up and runs around the hula hoop and comes back. And it's a lot of fun. And so the kids played it, and this was the first time that these cousins had ever met. So this is brother and sister, and this is brother and sister. And they chose to be these teams. So Shelly and Lucas were a team, and Abby and Johnny were a team. And, well, here they are. And it was amazing. It was so fun to watch, and it made great pictures. And it was a lot of fun. So this was another one of the challenges. You see the starburst in the background using a variety of papers. And she actually had a download that you were able to get and then cut out, and to cut out your papers. So that was the challenge. And I chose to put a picture in the middle with a large sticker down below, title, and then added the 2 pictures here. And then William was taking a nap, so we didn't want him to be left out of the picture. So, and then here's 4 single pictures, one of each of the kids, And I centered it and framed it there, and with a little bit of information down below. And then I just put their names on them so that we remember who they are, because you know, sometimes when they're little and you look at a picture and it's like, is that Johnny or is that William? So the guys went and had their day out in the desert, and these are the 3 pictures that I have. My son-in-law took 2, and or my husband actually took them, I guess, because son-in-law's in the picture. So, but we had just a couple of pictures. Here they are in the truck, getting ready to go out, and these are supposed to look like tire tracks. And so, yep, so that's that page. Then here, our tradition is to have waffles. I had this little table. It was perfect when there was 4 of them, and then we had 5. It still worked, and so that was their table when that was the children's table. Now they're all big, so they wouldn't be able to sit at the children's table. But we had strawberries in the waffles. At that time, I did not know that we don't get to have strawberries anymore because we have a daughter that's allergic to them. But we had waffles. And then we had popsicles. So my dad had gotten them big sticks. And so this was the day that they all had their their big sticks. And it, again, what, who, when, and details. And a picture of each of the kids. So Shelly and Abby are on that page with pictures, random pictures of them eating them. And then the boys are on this page. These arrows are from my printer ink. You pull those little things off, and that's them. I made this banner. It's just little alphabet stickers, and then I added the ribbon to the yarn to the top and made it look like a banner. Okay. Use a little square on its side so that these all matched the slides over on the other side. So it kind of has a theme of these slides and these to grab your attention and to keep it across the page. So next, it was the photo shoot. So we started with the hammock, all 5 of the kids in the hammock, all 5 of the kids at Archie, all 5 of the kids in the tree, all 5 of the kids at the well, and more of them at the well. It was pretty hilarious. And okay, so these are 2 more of the things. These are paper piecing. So these are, she showed us how to take the diamonds and make this zigzag shape. So there was a couple different ways. One was to layer paper this way. The other way was to do diamonds. So this was using your scraps in your layouts, this part of the class. And so over here, again, it's the diamonds and all over. Okay, this page, you were to take one shape and use it as, and cut out or punch out that shape, a bunch of them in different sizes, and use that as your background. So I did squares, and they're behind it. And these are some more pictures from the photo shoot. So I have my grandkids looking at the bird bath, and then these 2 are at the well, the twins. And then these are the negatives of all the squares, and they're just randomly glued to the paper. And then I grouped these three together, grouped this one up here, and that's how I did that layout. A cute little frog looking back up. So they're looking this way, so then that makes us keep coming back. More pictures, staycation. Okay, the last page is Tom and his girls, and it was so cool to have, it was really cool to have all the girls. So this page is more of those squares, and they're just done on an angle, and then I left white space. And the last page is a picture of all of us. And my son-in-law, I believe, is taking the picture. Yeah, son-in-law is taking the picture. So this is all of us at Archie. And Archie is a traditional picture place. You come to visit, you take your picture at Archie. So we have pictures of the kids. This was the first time that my children met Tom's children. So this was it was a year after we had gotten married. So it was a very, very special vacation, and it was a staycation. So now this page, the theme was you had used ribbon and buttons. So I made button flowers, and these buttons, they have the gold embroidery thread on the inside. And then there's stickers with big bling. And I just took ribbon and I folded it to look like a petal, and ribbon for the stems. Okay. So this is our staycation. I highly recommend a staycation. If you have the room to have all your kids and your grandkids come visit and hang out. And I just planned it, like I planned activities for the whole time that they were here. It was like being at a resort. And memories were made, and they're in this book. And I'm taking this book with me. We're leaving for vacation in the morning, and I'm going to go ahead and take this vacation with me because, the twins are now going into junior high, and I think that they will enjoy seeing the staycation with their cousins. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, please like it. Give it a thumbs up. Share it. If you have any questions or comments, put them down below. Find something to celebrate every day. Every day. And don't forget to subscribe. Have a great day. Happy summer. Bye-bye.